everyone. In our daily lives, we make financial choices that affect our future. These choices may involve preparing for education, taking loans in emergencies, or investing in funds that benefit others. A key factor that influences these decisions is interest.
Interest is cost of borrowing money or reward as saving money. It can grow in two ways: simple interest and compound interest. Simple interest is calculated only on the original amount called the principal. Compound interest, on the other hand, calculated on the principal and the accumulate interest every time.
In this presentation, we'll explore three financial scenarios. The first one is college savings plan. The second one is the emergency loan. The third one and final one is a scholarship endowment fund. In each case, we will compute simple and compound interest, compare the results, and see which is the most beneficial.
At the dinner table, a parent speaks to his child while holding some papers. This family must choose the best place to keep their 20,000 pesos for the next 10 years. Let us calculate how much it will grow under two different methods. In option A, a bank offering 5% simple interest for 10 years. In option B, a bank offering 5% compound interest compounded annually for 10 years. Let us compute both options to see which plan benefits the family more.
The given are: principal is equal to 20,000, the rate is 5% converted to 0.05, and time is equal to 10 years. For the formula, simple interest is equals to P times R times T. This is for the simple interest. Now we substitute the given. Simple interest is equal to 20,000 times 0.05 times 10. So first, let's multiply 20,000 and 0.05. So 20,000 times 0.05 is equal to 1,000, and it will be multiplied by 10, so which is equal to 10,000. To get the maturity value, we'll have the formula A is equals to P, which is the principal, and plus I, which is the interest. So A is equals to 20,000 plus 10,000. So the maturity value will be 30,000. And going back, our simple interest is 10,000 pesos.
Now, the compound interest.
In compound interest, the given are: principal is equal to 20,000, rate is equal to 5%, which will be converted into 0.05, time, which is 10 years, and the number, which is the compounded annually, is equal to 1. For the formula of compound interest, we have P times 1 plus R over N raised to the power of N times T. Now, let's substitute. So 20,000 times 1 plus 0.05 divided by 1 raised to the power of 1 times 10. So first, let us add 1 and 0.05 divided by 1, which is 1.05, and copy all. Next is, we will multiply 1.05 10 times, and the product is 1.62889. So our maturity value will be 32,577.80 pesos. Now, to get the compound interest, we'll have the maturity value minus the principal. Substitute it, so it will be 32,577.80 minus 20,000. So our compound interest will be 12,577.80. Clearly, compound interest helps the savings grow more. With the second method, their savings are about 2,577.80 pesos higher. That growth can make a big difference in preparing for future education.
Two siblings discussing urgently at home. The family now faces a new loan. They must compare how much they will pay back after 2 years depending on the arrangement. First, the simple interest. Let us calculate both options. The given are 10,000 pesos as the principal, from 8% it will now be 0.08 as the rate and 2 years as the time. With the formula, simple interest is equals to P times R times T. Substitute. Simple interest is equals to 10,000 times 0.08 times 2. 10,000 times 0.08 is equals to 800. Simple interest is equals to 800 times 2 is equals to 1,600 pesos. That is a simple interest. To get the maturity value, A equals to principal plus interest. A equals to 10,000 plus 1,600. The maturity value is 11,600 pesos. Now the compound interest. A is equals to P times 1 plus R over N and raised to the power of N times T. Given principal is equals to 10,000 pesos, rate is equals to 8%, convert 0.08. Time equals to 2 years. Number of days, 1. 10,000 times 1 plus 0.08 over 1 and raised to the power of 1 times 2. A is equals to 10,000 times 1.08 squared. A is equals to 10,000 times 1.1664. A is equals to 11,664 pesos. It's a maturity value. And then subtract the amount from the principal to get the compound interest with the formula compound interest is equals to A minus P. CI is equals to 11,664 minus 10,000 is equals to 1,664 pesos. This means the family pays 64 pesos more under compound interest. In this equation, simple interest is wiser choice. the difference is small, but the second option is slightly more costly. Choosing the smaller arrangement saves them money.
The university hopes to use the 100,000 pesos fund more effectively. Let us see how it goes in 5 years. Under two different approaches, the options are: Option A, 6% simple interest for 5 years. Option B, 6% compound interest compounded annually for 5 years. Let us see how much the fund will grow both options. For simple interest, let's begin with the formula. Simple interest is equals to P times R times T. Given from the problem are 100,000 as the principal. 6%, it will convert to 0.06. And 5 years at a time. Let's substitute next. Simple interest is equals to 100,000 times 0.6 times 5. Next one is simple interest is equals to 100,000 times 0.06. So simple interest, if you compute that, simple interest is equals to 6,000. So the next one is you multiply the 6,000 to the time that is equals to 5. So 6,000 times 5 is equals to 30,000. To get the maturity value, we have to add the principal and the interest. So the principal is 100,000 plus the interest 30,000. The result will be 130,000. For compound interest. The formula of compound interest is A is equals to P times 1 plus R over N to the power of n times C So let's substitute. A is equals to 100,000 plus 1 plus 0.06 over 1 to the power of 1 times 5. So A is equals to 100,000 times 1.06 to the power of 1 times 5. So next is A is equals to 100,000 times 1.3382, and the final answer is A is equals to 133,820 pesos. Next is subtract the maturity value from the principal. So CI is equals to A minus P. So next, CI is equals to 133,820 minus 100,000. So the final answer is CI is equals to 33,820. Compound interest grows by 33,820 pesos, which is more than the simple interest, which is valued 3,820 pesos. This means the university can fund more scholarships with compound interest.
From these three scenarios, we have seen how simple and compound interest affect different financial situations.
However, for loans, simple interest is more preferable since the repayment amount is lower.
Compound interest is generally better for saving and investment since it allows money to grow faster.
Understanding how interest works helps us make wiser financial decisions for a more secure future. Thank you.